Just a quick video on unelected US traitors, drumpf and penice. Unelected US traitors and deadbeats, Donald Drumpf and Mike Pence, need to look up the word leader in a dictionary.
I mean, the man has very strong control over a country. Now, it's a very different system, and I don't happen to like the system, but certainly in that system, he's been a leader far more than our president has been a leader.
I think it's inarguable that Vladimir Putin has been a stronger leader in his country than Barack Obama has been in this country.
Clearly, these two incompetent, raging traitors haven't the slightest idea what a leader or leadership is. Both of these un-American, unelected traitors have praised our enemy, a murderer, Vladimir Putin. They have both praised Putin as a stronger leader than twice duly elected President Barack Obama, the man that took out our #1 enemy, bin Laden. Bush couldn't do it. That unelected war criminal let him go at Tora Bora. Couldn't do a thing. Completely incompetent. Never did a thing. Not a leader, unless he was the leader of the clowns. Drumpf is in such deep debt to Putin and Russia that he can't help pathetic ass-kissing and cocksucking of our enemy, a murderer, a dictator and tyrant. Putin is such a coward, a lowly, yellow-bellied coward, that it uses the military of its country to dictate, control, manipulate, and murder all opposition. That is not leadership. That is tyrannical dictatorship. Putin is a tyrant, not a leader. And Mike Penice and US traitor and bum Donald Drumpf don't know the difference.
Do you respect Putin?
I do respect him.
Do you?
But
Why?
Well, I respect a lot of people.
Putin's a killer.
Even Bull O'Reilly of Fox Comedy News knows that Putin is a murderer. Everybody knows. Even Drumpf knows. But he can be blackmailed by Putin because of his piss parties and his gigantic debt to their country. A great leader like twice duly elected President Barack Obama leads. They don't dictate, they lead. The American public, their boss, his boss, tells them what we want and they do it. They lead based on what we want. President Barack Obama's leadership saved our U.S. auto industry, taking it from where it was just about to, as Mitt Romney said, let Detroit go bankrupt, all the way to the brink of bankruptcy. That's where it was. President Barack Obama brought it back to be the #1 auto industry in the world, nearly tripling our stock market, staving off gigantic unemployment caused by unelected war criminal George Bush, took out our #1 enemy, bin Laden, when Bush can get near doing that. A literal incompetent. And this idiot, Drumpf, unelected US traitor Drumpf, is not only an internal threat due to its major incompetence, but also due to its lack of respect for America and loyalty to America. Drumpf's loyalty is to manage its debt. Drumpf is broke, or it would show us its taxes. Drumpf is always trying to pay a late bill. Drumpf is dependent on loans. He takes out one loan to pay another loan and just keeps shuffling them around. That's why the bum's DC hotel already has 3 liens against it. It's only been open for a few months. It already has mass unpaid bills for millions of dollars, upwards of $5 million debt already. barely opened. And it will flounder and disappear just like all of Drumpf's shitty casinos and shitty hotels do. Rest assured of that. That's a sure thing. You want to bet on a sure thing? Bet that Drumpf will fail. Then you'll win. That'll be a winning bet. A good leader, like President Barack Obama, does things for the people. And that is what a leader is and what a leader does. Drumpf having open national security meetings at Mar-a-Lago, that shithole timeshare. Drumpf is not a leader. He's an imbecile and a threat to this country. The guy had an open national security meeting over Korea's launch of missiles into the Sea of Japan in front of a bunch of tourists wandering around taking photos with their cell phones of sensitive classified materials that were splayed out on a table. They were posting them to social media sites like Facebook during the whole thing. And Drumpf was worried about President Hillary Clinton sending some emails through a secured private server? Really? The difference is enormous. To Drumpf, that's leadership. Stand around with all of our classified information open on a table at Mar-a-Lago, that shit timeshare. America's not going to put up with this for much longer. Certainly, Drumpf's approval numbers are plummeting. They couldn't get much lower, and his disapproval number is going to spike. It's already way, way up there, higher than any president in the past. But it is going to spike high. There's going to be a disaster, and if Drumpf can't manage a dead missile going into the water from a third-rate country, what's going to happen when a really big, serious issue happens? Will he be in a dinner tweeting about Nordstrom's, or that he chipped a nail, or that someone called him a fool? Thin-skinned, weak, cowardly US traitor and unelected occupier of what is currently the white trash house. The furthest thing from a leader. So Drumpf, Pence, get yourselves a dictionary and look up the word leader. Then resign and we'll pick one that can actually go in there and lead. Pretty damn clear you two idiots haven't got a clue. And you're traitors.